Happy Friday, Journey Big Kipsters. For those of you who are new to us, you don't know this yet, but you will. I do a Journey Jumpstart every single morning for the kids. And I always say, "Good morning, Journey Kipsters." They say good morning back. It's really cute. But today I'm coming to you with a message for our big Kipsters because I wanted to make sure that you have a few things on your radar. We're going to be sending out a rather long email, and I wanted to make sure that I was able to highlight a few things for you. So this email is going out to, and this video message is going out to all of our staff, new and returning teachers, teacher assistants, all of our operations staff, and everyone who makes the magic happen here at Journey Primary School. And some information is going to be for some people and some will be for other people. And so make sure you're paying attention as you read through the email of what you should really be focused on. So first and foremost, I really want to welcome our new teammates, our new teachers, especially because they are actually starting on Monday with their very first week on July 26th. They're going to start at Energize You. And so I wanted to kind of give you a high level what you should take away from Energize You, and what you should be thinking about as you have your week of learning together. So first and foremost, this is a really, really good time to build relationships with each other and with your coaches. I know that it's difficult doing this over Zoom. It's been difficult for me. I'm very much a people person, and I like to be in person with people. But please, as much as you can, take the time to build relationships with each other, get to know each other, get to know your coaches, because these are the people that are going to be with you and your teammates all year long. And, try to recreate those moments that you would normally have if this were an in-person training. Like, the moments on breaks when you're able to talk to each other, or even at lunchtime. Your coaches are going to be sending out a Zoom link where you can go and have lunch with them or go ask questions. So please take the opportunity to get to know each other. It's really important. And in this virtual world, it can be difficult if we don't actually put in the effort to do that. Then also, this is a really good opportunity for you to make lifelines across our region. So you're going to be in Energize You with a lot of other new teachers across the KIPP Texas region. And so this is an opportunity for you, figure out who your lifelines are. There are a lot of good resources in other schools that aren't necessarily Journey. So tap into those, make friends, and then you'll know someone in another KIPP school. And secondly, engage in the learning as much as possible. You are going to get a lot of information, and sometimes it's going to feel overwhelming. But I want you to make sure that you pay special attention to module internalization. We do not do traditional lesson planning at KIPP. We call it module internalization and lesson internalization. And so when you hear these terms, that means how we take a scripted curriculum and how we annotate it so that we know how to teach it when we stand up in front of kids. So module internalization is like looking at the entire unit, what kids are going to be learning about. And then lesson internalization gets down to the lesson plan sort of level, and we do annotations. You're going to learn all about that this week at Energize You. So I want you to make sure that you pay special attention to how to do lesson internalization. It will be an asynchronous lesson. So asynchronous means that it's probably recorded beforehand and you can go at your own pace. It is really important for you to do these on Tuesday when you have those sessions at Energize You, because our module 0 internalization and lesson plan internalization for all module 0 lessons are going to be due August 9th. Let me repeat that. So this is for returners and new teachers. All of your module 0 internalization and lesson plan internalization are going to be due August 9th. That's the first day that we have our school-based PD together as a team. You will need those module 0 lessons internalized prior to that week because we are going to need them in order to do practice clinics with each other. So make sure that you're paying special attention to module and lesson internalization because those will be due. You will have support from your coaches. Like I said, they're going to hold office hours. So if you have any questions, you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what a CFF is. I still don't know what an exemplar is. I need some help with this. Reach out to them because they love, love, love talking about content. They really geek out on it. I do too. So if you want to tap into me, I'm a good resource as well. But they will be due August 9th. What else about that? Another thing to pay special attention to during Energize You is all about like routines and systems and what to do directions. That at KIPP, we talk about what to do directions a lot. That is a huge part of how we set very clear expectations for our students. Anytime we want them to do anything in the classroom, from passing out papers to sharpening pencils to getting out their Eureka materials for math, we use what to do directions in everything that we do. And what we end up coaching new teachers on a lot who are new to KIPP are what to do directions. So I know that's on the Energize You schedule. I think for Thursday, that is another area where you want to pay special attention. All of it is important information, but what we'll be focused on at Journey is those what to do directions when you come August 9th, and we'll be able to practice together. I know you all have had many questions around, so that's wrap it up for Energize You. That's what you have in store. You're gonna have a great week of learning. As far as facilities go, unfortunately, the building is not ready to move in until August 2nd. So we will not be able to let anyone in the building this week because they're still moving a lot of furniture around and still preparing the building for you all. We were hoping for July 26th, but now it's going to be August 2nd, which is next Monday. If for any reason we are able to get in a little bit earlier, I'll let you know, but there's still a lot of construction going on campus, and we want to make sure that we stay out of their way so that they can finish everything before that August 2nd deadline. And I don't want to slow them down because then it'll just push it back even more. So that's the facilities update. I also wanted to just let you all know that over the next few weeks, it's going to feel like you're drinking from a fire hose. It always feels like that, especially if you're new to KIPP. You might, even if you've been teaching for, 10 to 15 years, you might come and feel like a first-year teacher in some ways all over again. That doesn't mean you can't leverage your own strengths that you're bringing with you with all those years of experience, but definitely take a deep breath, leverage your coaches. They will be holding office hours, leverage me. It's going to feel that way. And then when you come on August 9th for our Journey PD for that week, we'll be able to sit down and say, yeah, remember when you talked about this at Energize You, or remember when you saw this at RPL? We'll tie it all together for you, and we will talk to you about, okay, what does this look like, the Journey way of doing things? So please just make sure you take a deep breath. I know it's a lot. Anytime you're learning something new, it feels like, oh my gosh, like growth is sometimes uncomfortable. And so take advantage of that opportunity to grow. It's going to feel uncomfortable. I know that we are going to have an excellent year. I'm really excited. Please make sure that you read the email that's coming out from your coaches today and from Ms. Stickle. We might send some overlapping information, but please read those and then reach out if you have any questions. We're here for you. We want you to have an excellent week at Energize You and then at RPL. And I will be in touch this week and next week as we prepare to welcome you to Journey on August 9th. Okay, you all have a happy weekend, happy Friday, and I will see you very soon. All right, bye.